Don't set your house on fire because of Tinubu's ambition. Apologize for dishonoring Yoruba elders. Welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. The chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Bode George, had tackled ex-governor of Osun State, Bisi Akande, over his controversial book. George said Akande should withdraw his recently released book and apologize to Yoruba elders. Well, they said if an elder behaves like a child, he's going to be speaking to like a child, and if he behaves like an elder, he's going to be spoken to like an elder. This particular issue have been making rounds on social media for, this particular book was the book Buhari came down to Lagos. Buhari came down to Lagos State, I think last Thursday. Last Thursday, for this particular book to be launched. And maybe he came to do other things, but the book also brought him down to Lagos. Now, back to the news. This particular book, since it came out, they have misquoted a lot of people, and maybe those involved. Before you come out and start saying something, make sure you're saying the truth. Let your integrity not be tested. Don't come and do, I know this thing and it is true, when you know it is not true. I don't know whether he did not foresee all this thing coming, or maybe he thought maybe this book will not make rounds like this. This particular man said some things in his book he recently released, and since then, people who were present, it is not like those people are dead. People who were present when this thing happened, they came out and they said, no, Oga, you can't do this now. You can't come and be doing this. You are saying lies, and people who can actually prove you wrong are actually alive. No, you're shooting yourself on the leg. It would have been better when this thing is released, maybe you say the truth, or you don't even say it in your book at all, to be on the safe side. Now, this man have been dragged. A lot of people have come out with ideas of, no, you are wrong. No, you are wrong. In fact, people have even dragged them out to the extent where they are even inviting the EFCC. They're inviting the EFCC to come and probe both him and the person he's cheerleading for. Like, all this wahala, to me, you would have avoided it. It is not a must include it. If you know that what you're saying is not entirely true, I mean, you withdraw yourself. Instead of giving out half-truths, don't say it at all, because people who are there when the incidents happen, they will always come back for you. And of course, you're not going to like the clap back. Now the news in detail. George, who warned Akande not to set his house on fire because of Tinubu's ambition, averred that the former governor maligned Yoruba elders and highly respectable people in the country, while giving kudos to Bola Tinubu, a former governor of Lagos State and national leader of the All Progressive Congress. He said, Akande must apologize openly to Yoruba elders. The attitude that he displayed is not acceptable in a civilized society. Is it his legacy to dishonor Yoruba elders? At his age, Akande should not set his house on fire because of Tinubu's ambition. I felt very bad as a Yoruba man and as a Nigerian. He has maligned Yoruba elders and highly respected people in the country. He was busy giving kudos to Bola Tinubu. Baba Akande is from Osun State, and Tinubu is the only man that he could single out to praise. From the reaction to his book, you must have heard what Baba Adebanjo said. How are we going to be regarded by others? Is that the right thing to do? Baba Akande should withdraw the book that he has authored. It is very shameful. He is older than me, and I do not expect an elderly person to behave in that manner. He must apologize to those he has offended. Sincerely, what I'm saying now is, it's simple. It is very simple. If you are an elder and you behave like a child, sincerely, you'll be spoken to like a child. Pa Adebayo, his reply was very the clap back was too much, because he gave, he cited what happened really, and he also said, look, I dare you, let the EFCC come and probe me, and let them come and probe you and your person. That is what he said. You have landed yourself in problem. You have landed yourself in very, very big problem, because it is better for you not to even come out to say, anything than to come out and say something and it is not even the truth. It is far from the truth. No, 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 no. To even crown it all, you are not a baby. You are an elderly man. You are an elderly man who is doing this. Like, sincerely. It is not going to be it's not something like that should happen. Why? Because number one, you're an elderly man. Number two, this book is going to be read. Did you expect that people won't read it? Of course, people have read it, and of course, you know, people now, they are going to give comments on it. And of course, even if those that are now saying something about this particular book have not even read it, the comment being dropped is even going to, okay, this book, let me go and read it. It is better for you not to say half-truth or to paint the truth than to come out and say, as in, you don't say it at all. The best thing, don't say it at all. There are ways he would have written his book, and at the end of the day, it will fly, and all this issue will not be coming out. Imagine them now telling him, look, oh, you have to bring down this book, oh, you have to do this and do that. Yes, I know that, no, all these things are suggestions. But to avoid all these things, why don't you just remain a person of integrity? If you're going to say something you cannot defend, or something you know that they will always come to counter, and you are not really entirely right, then do not say it at all. He should know better, because he's the former governor. He was the former governor of a state. And as an elite, I even expect that he knows better. And even as an elderly person, there are times you don't come out. There are things, not be everything your eyes see or your way you know, now you go talk. Yes, it is not everything you know that you come out and say. There are times you withhold some things. There are times you withhold some things. Yes. And now this book is receiving criticism as well as him. And Padebayo now have even his own clapback was Gbasgbos. Like, I am ready, let the EFCC come for me, and as they come for me, they're also going to come for, you know, you yourself and Tinubu. And I'm like, wow. It has gotten to this point where EFCC is now involved. It is not going to be funny. And the thing is, he's not even doing it for himself. I think with the way things are going, he's actually doing it for his mentor or his person, or the person who he holds in high esteem. So in all your doings, it is better you don't, no go dey do pass yourself. No go dey do pass yourself at all. You want to help somebody to do something, no do pass yourself. And if you're doing something, make sure you don't drag others into it. Like, there was a way this man would have written his book and he wouldn't have dragged others with it. And of course, he's going to be, if he wants